take my time. I move so slow up through the hush where no winds blow. No rush to rise, no need to race. Each thread I climb, I find my place. A whisper laced in morning shade, a fragile path that dreams have made. Invisible, but still I grow into the calm that few will know. I climb into the quiet space where no one else can see my face. A bloom that's reaching still unseen, held gently in the in-between. The walls don't speak, the air stands still, but I can feel the promise fill. Each curling step I take in grace becomes a line that I embrace. I never asked to be the best, I only ask for time to rest, and in that silence find my way to touch the light that hides the day. I climb into the quiet space where no one else can see my face. A bloom that's reaching still unseen, held gently in the in-between. Some grow loud and shout their name, some drift soft and leave no flame. But every path has roots and thread, and I'll keep climbing till I've said, I climbed into the quiet light. I found my peace without a fight. No one may see how high I've been, but still I bloom from deep
Woke up wrapped in threads of thought, dreams I chased and some I forgot. Each step I took just led me here, where silence hums and dreams appear. The past is twisting in my hands, a fragile thread I understand. I don't know where still I climb through what I know. Tangled dreams beneath the light, pulling gently through the night. Every knot and every line leads me back to what is The vines don't ask to be set straight. They weave their paths and trust in fate. So I will let my mind unwind and tie itself in what it finds. And no path is wrong if it's my own. No rootless reaches too alone. The more I climb, the more I see. These tangles still are part of me. Tangled dreams beneath the light, pulling gently through the night. Every knot and every line leads me back to what is mine. And when I rise, it won't be clear, but I'll be stronger than my fear. A bloom may come, or maybe not, but I will love each twist I've got. Tangled dreams that hold me tight, lead me softly toward the light. They may not bloom like others do, but every turn has brought me
Threads of blue above my head pull me gently from my bed. The walls are high, the winds are low, but I have found my way to grow. I reach for light I cannot see, yet something soft keeps guiding me. A hope that weaves through morning hue, tied softly to the threads of blue. path I never knew. And if I bloom, it's meant to be a quiet gift the sky gave me.
I don't race, I don't shout. I simply stretch and twist about toward a warmth I cannot name, a hidden sun beyond the frame. I've learned to bend when winds arrive, to rest, to wait, to just survive. But deep inside I always knew the light would pull me through. I lean toward the light each day, even if I lose my way. I don't need a map to find the sun that waits with patient kind. The world may climb in louder ways, with bursts of noise and fast displays. But I have learned a softer art of growing slow and guarding hard. I follow threads I barely feel, a sunbeam that I know is real. And when I bloom, I won't make sound, just peace and petals all around. I lean toward the light each day, even if I lose my way. I don't need a map to find the sun that waits with patient kind. Some paths are not for all to see, some growth is made in secrecy. But even when no one believes, I find the sky between the leaves. I lean toward the light again, even through the dark and rain. And when I bloom, it's not for show, it's just to feel the light and grow. Need to walk the light even if I lose my way.
They climb the walls where we once laughed, wrapped around past the door we used to keep, where vines now twine in tangled sleep. And though your voice is far from me, the green still holds our memory. I thought the seasons washed it clean, but still they grow where love had been. Around the bench, along the gate, they hold what time cannot translate. No need for words, no need for stone. They bloom in spaces once our own, and every leaf that climbs the frame still whispers softly of your name. Vines remember everything, every silence, every spring. They wrap the years we left behind in threads too soft for time to find. So if you wander back someday and find the vines in slow decay, know they've kept our quiet song alive and green, though we are gone. Vines remember what we knew: the sun, the rain, the sky so blue. And though we've long outgrown that place, the vines still hold our sweet
There's silence in the corner room where once we danced beneath the moon. Now ivy climbs the window pane, and thoughts return like gentle rain. Each memory wraps around my mind like roots that never left behind. No pruning helps, no words erase the quiet growth of empty space. Overgrown thoughts crawling slow, twisting where the sunlight a garden made of could have been. Overgrown thoughts crawling slow, twisting where the sunlight goes. Even when I try to clear, they find their way and settle here. Some roots won't die, they only sleep. They rise again when silence deep. So here I sit with hands unclean, held still by what remains unseen. Overgrown thoughts, soft and wide, climb the corners I can't hide. And though I walk, they pull me back through every green and wine track. Along the wood, along the wire, emotions climb, they never tire. Each leaf a thought I didn't say, still blooming slow in muted gray. The trellis bends but doesn't break. It holds the weight of what we made. My heart in vines, so woven I don't need a stage or sound. I bloom where silence wraps around, in corners where the wind can't find. I leave my colors undefined. The louder world keeps rushing by, but I have learned to grow nearby, in shadow, light, and softened space. I find my quiet blooming place, hidden from the wind, far from all the busy skies. No trumpet call, no flash or flare, just a bloom that breathes in air. I've seen the gardens trimmed and bright, where every petal seeks the light, but I prefer the shaded bend, where peace and stillness softly blend. Not every flower seeks acclaim. Some bloom with neither name nor fame, and still their beauty holds the day, though hidden in a tucked away. Hidden from the wind, I rise, far from all the busy skies. No trumpet call, no flash or flare, just a bloom that breathes in air. Let me stay in quiet rooms, where silence nurtures quiet blooms. And if no one should ever see, still I will bloom, just be me. Hidden from the wind, I stay and bloom in my own gentle way. No crowd to cheer, no eyes to meet, but in my hush I feel complete.
Down roads that twist through morning mist, the world moves slow, the air is kissed by scents of things that time forgot, by vines that bloom where others stop. The fences lean, the skies are low, but still the quiet flowers grow. They take their time, they make no sound, yet leave their prints on all they found. Winding quiet roads, I know
touch the ground, I feel it hold the weight of dreams, both new and old. But still I stretch with open hands toward quiet skies and shifting lands. The more I rise, the more I see the roots that still anchor me. Each bloom I find along the way reminds me why I choose to stay. Rooted in the sky I grow, not too fast and never low. Each fragile thread that climbs above is spun with faith and quiet love. The clouds don't ask if I belong. They watch me grow, they sing my song. And even if I go unseen, I bloom between the might have been. No need to prove what I've become. I'm rising slow, but not undone. My journey's long, my shape unknown. But in the sky, I've always grown. Rooted in the sky I grow, not too fast and never low. Each fragile thread that climbs above is spun with faith and quiet love. Some rise loud and burn so bright, but I prefer the patient high. And if I bloom with no reply, I'll still be rooted in the sky. Rooted where the quiet sings, tied to earth with reaching wings. And when I bloom, I'll bloom for me, a part of sky and vine and tree.
In rooms where voices fade away, a quiet root begins to sway. It climbs the corners of the mind and ties the breath we leave behind. The hush is warm, the space is wide. A tethered calm I cannot hide. No need to speak, no need to fight. The silence holds me through the night. Tethered silence.
I start from ground with nothing known, a stem that leans, a seed once sown. But overhead the clouds drift slow and tell me where I need to go. Each inch I rise is just belief that something waits above the grief, a whisper caught in open blue that says there's space for growing too. I cling to the sky, I stretch and dive in. Each breath a climb, I won't pretend. The winds may sway, I still hold tight and trust the reach will bring me light. The leaves above may block my view, but light can filter soft and true. I'll wind around, I'll curve and sway and find the sun in my own way. No ladder built, no clear design, just trust in every tangled line. And in the climb I start to see the sky has always waited me. I cling to the sky, I stretch and I bend. Each breath a climb, I won't pretend. The winds may sway, I still hold tight and trust the reach will bring me light. What others bloom in gardens need, I'll grow where air and silence meet. And when I reach that final hue, I'll bloom beneath the endless blue. I cling to the sky with fading fear and bloom in heights that few come near. Not every vine needs walls to rise. Some climb alone toward open sky.
They said the sun was all you need to plant your dream, to let it feed. But I have grown in shaded ground where softer truths are often found. The light is kind, but so is dusk, where time is slow and roots are hushed. Not every bloom needs open air. Some rise in places few would dare. Where shadows bloom, I found my way in quiet. brain, fed by fog and drifting rain, a quiet life that still is true and deeply strong, though none quite knew. Thread by thread I stitch the day with pieces I forgot to say. A glance, a word, a silent tear, they all return and settle here. The past is soft, the future thin, but in between I breathe them in, like vines that weave through wood and stone. I find my way where seeds are sown. Through the weave I pass again, through moments lost, through quiet pain. Each thread a thought I couldn't say, now blooming slow, now feeling brave. No pattern clear, no path to trace, but still I hold each gentle space. The fabric pulls, the tension stays, yet somehow I am not afraid. I've stitched my hopes in crooked rows, and still they bloom where no one knows. The beauty's not in lines so straight, but in the bends that time creates. Through the weave I pass again, through moments lost, through quiet pain. Each thread a thought I couldn't save, now blooming slow, now feeling brave. Let them say I wandered wide, but I have grown with threads that guide, and every bloom that I believed was born from things I never weaved. Through the weave I still remain, a voice that hums in pattern rain, and in this tangled thread of blue I found a self I always knew.
I trace the lines you used to know, the frame where time began to slow. Your touch still echoes in the grain of wood that holds a quiet name. The vines have wrapped the edges tight, but breath. And though I bloom in different air, I know your roots are buried there. No need for words, no need for signs. The frame still holds those sacred lines. And in the stillness that I claim, I see the truth we never named. Linger on the frame so bare. In every night I find you there. Though time has faded what we knew, the frame still whispers something true. Not every bloom needs open fields. Some cling to what the silence yields. And in this frame I call my own. Your presence grows, though I'm alone. Linger on the frame so slight, where day turns slow and turns to night. You left a mark, you stayed that way, and helped me bloom another
Under leaves so wide and green, I rest where no one's ever seen. A breath beneath a quiet beat, where roots and rhythm softly meet. No sun must shine to make me rise. The warmth is here in hidden skies. Each rustle sings a gentle song that says I've been here all along. Breath beneath the leaves I keep, where dreams and time together sleep. No need to do an open view. My peace is here. My light is true. The world above is loud and fast, but I've learned how to make it last by sinking slow and feeling deep, by finding stillness I can keep. I may not bloom for passing eyes, but every whisper here replies with comfort grown in shaded space, a quiet home a song that hums through light and rain. And even if no one believes I've bloomed